Mail, so that's spelled bump. And I'd just like to start off I've been doing a lot of thinking about reconciliation. I live on 96th Street and 106th Avenue, and I see a lot of brothers and sisters that I know that are in the throes of addiction and everything like that. And I always think about my life, where I came from, and how it was important that no government, no social agency ever really helped me. It was people in the community that would smile at me and treat me with dignity and respect. And no matter where I was in my life. And somewhere along in my life I started writing, and I just wrote about my experiences, the world around me, and for some reason I've been able to make it through it. I'm 58 years old, and I'm just starting to believe that I'm a special, unique person, and I got a lot to offer, and I'm really nobody. And I kind of like that, no response, Anyway, I'm going to start with this poem I wrote about 45 years ago. The Welcome to My World. Welcome to reality and what seems, thoughts, hopes, desires, and dreams. Welcome to my world, where I keep on, where I resign. Welcome to my world, where reality and dream combine, weaving out the design. Welcome to my world, good, bad, happy, and sad. Love, friendship, and world peace, together under the brotherhood's golden fleece. Welcome to my world, welcome to my thoughts, welcome to my visions. I guess this next one I got here, just asking everybody to join me. Anyway, I ask you to join me on a journey. We will learn to share. We will learn to care. We will follow a road paved with gold. If we follow the moonbeams flow, if we follow the stream's flow, the moonbeams glow, the seeds of love we will sow. Together we will grow. This next one is called I Walk the Streets. It's been probably 7 years old, between the ages of 13 and 24, homeless on 96th Street in Maine and Hastings in Vancouver. And I wrote this in probably some of the worst times in my life. I walk the streets, looking for a way out, experience the suffering, the sadness and pain, the ever-strong feelings of evil. Those streets devour, inflict pain, radiate inhuman evil vibrations. No way out, its influence overpowers, grabs hold. The more you fight it, the deeper it draws you. And then this next one, I call it Renaissance. It means rebirth. And I relate this poem to my life today. I have been born again to see and be free. I have kindled new dreams. Everything is new, it seems. To be born a second time, to be forgiven a past crime. To be like a dove, unrestricted human love. From the mother's womb, from death's dark tomb, I rise towards the sky, feeling forever so high. To rid oneself of all scorn, like a new babe being born. The heart of gold, never being sold, never for sale, even when light seems to fail. Part of what I understand reconciliation is remembering people who aren't here today. I've seen a lot of people who aren't here today, a lot of friends and a lot of people who passed away from not good circumstances. And there's a couple people that I came across in my life that nobody really knows. So part of this poem is just reminded myself of those people because they were special people, even though they weren't in special circumstances that I met them. It's been a long time since I was on the street. There's a part of me that's never left. There's always that pull towards. That part of me desires the long, cool nights, to live alone, to live the loner's way of life. Not to be lost and lonely, but to be of no name and nobody. As a man who watches life passing by. I'll never forget my friend Bobby put the .38 to his head and pulled the trigger. We'll never forget his brains on the wall. A sad story his life was. He was 15 years old. I will never forget my friend Mary Jo. She was 15 years old. I was 13 years old. She died in my arms of a heroin overdose. Never had a chance. Lived in abuse all her life. I never forget my two friends. Then the many people I don't remember their names. The day I had the gun to my head, why am I not dead? Sad story. Life on the street, nobody's. Many no one cares to remember. Over and over and over. To my friend Bobby, to my friend Mary Jo. It's been a long time since I've been on the streets. There's a part of me that never left. To all good health and happiness, all my relations. Yeah, there isn't a day go by in my life that I don't feel some kind of sadness, especially when I walk down the neighborhood I live in, and I see, I've talked to, I remember talking to a young girl. She was 15 years old. She had a major speed addiction, and she shared her story with me, and her mother was a speed freak, and her grandmother was a speed freak. And I see that over and over and over again. And so I always have this sadness when and it doesn't matter where I go, it's always there. And I got to acknowledge it. A deep sadness I sit with, a deep longing for needing freedom to realize my destiny. What is freedom? Why freedom? Sitting with the feelings of loss, grief rearing its head. It ain't feeling too good no matter what I do. Sitting on the edge of my mind always brings me to the reality of my life. Alone I sit, alone but not lonely. I close my eyes and go into the universe of my soul, deep into the imagination, dreams of a long forgotten time when dream and reality combined. The imaginings of true and divine thought, forging the desire for truth and expression. Free from all doctrine, free from all dogma, free flowing, glowing from divine innocence. Want to capture the divine rapture of my whole existence, searching for the magic in the mundane, searching for the magic in all the pain. Just want to let it all go. The sadness is overpowering me. Out of my sadness, these words are flowing, creating the magic of these words I write. The magic reality, as it really is, to all good health, happiness, and understanding. This last one I'm going to read, it's one of my neat experiences living in Vancouver on the streets I read. I don't know if anybody knows Vancouver. There's this park called Monument Park. It's not too far from Pigeon Park, if anybody knows the area. And I just ran into this old guy one day and been up all night, and I sat next to this guy and I got to know this guy. And, this is a tribute to him and a lot of other people that I've known throughout my life. In the twilight of his life, the old guy sitting in Monument Park, sitting feeding the pigeons. Brown bag, holding his morning drink of wine. The old green army-style coat tattered, the fingerless gloves. What I remember most of this guy was his smile and kind hellos. Many mornings after walking the long cool nights, I would sit and share a shot of wine and hear his stories of his life. He told me he had a wife. He told me how he loved his wife. She long ago left his life. He told me of the places he'd been, the sights he'd seen, the wise old man. What I remember most is the smiles and kind hellos. He told me of riches he had. He told me how happy he is and the lessons he learned. The biggest is what Gandhi said, live simply so others might simply live. The old man lived it to the max. What I remember most were the smiles and kind hellos. It is interesting where angels go. The old man no one paid much attention to, with his brown bag holding his morning shot of wine, tattered green army-style coat, fingerless gloves. What I remember the most, the smiles and kind hellos. And I guess to me that means I look for those angels in my neighborhood, because there's a lot of them. And when I think of reconciliation, I think about how I treat people around me, and how I accept my own humanity and my own shortcomings. And when I can do that, I can live with quite a few other people, you know. And in closing, I just like one of my favorite musicians is John Lennon, and I always have it in my heart, that song Imagine, and those lines, someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. Thank you.